Welcome back to DBL. Our prompter is down, so apologies if I'm reading from the card. Welcome back to DBL. It was a very strange scene in Dallas yesterday where
couldn't do the welcome back to DBL off the top of your head?
I didn't know it. Did not know it. Did not know it. Hundreds of, stop it right now, QAnon believers lined up on the Grassy Knoll. You guys know this Grassy Knoll. It's the site of the JFK assassination. They believed that the president's late son, JFK Jr., would miraculously appear and that he would help Donald Trump take back power and agree to be his running mate. In case you don't remember, JFK Jr. died tragically in 1999, of course, in a terrible plane crash with his wife and her sister, Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, as well. Questions?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Actually, thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. My first question is, why JFK Jr. and not JFK, especially given the location that they chose to come together on?
Because that's the site of where he was assassinated. I've tried to find the trail end of where it goes to JFK Jr., but for some reason within the QAnon believers, he's been a long-standing icon of someone that could help the Trump Republicans beat out everyone in the upcoming election. It's not just 2024, as you saw there, they had 2020 Trump Kennedy flags.
Right. I was going to ask, why 2020? Because as we know, we are in the year 2021.
Excellent point, Erica.
It costs money to get a flag reprinted. Okay, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I look at this, and a word that we never use when we look at these QAnon people is radicalization. It's only put upon young men, usually of the Muslim faith. But people were at home for a year and a half. They looked at YouTube and things like that, listened to podcasts over and over again. And now people are showing up thinking that JFK is going to show up and put Joe Biden in a hole and bring somebody from a... They really think this because they were radicalized at home, and they then closed their bubbles, made it a friend group that only thinks the same thing. And this is what groupthink does. This is the exact same thing that we're talking about when we start talking about cults. You don't talk to your family anymore. I haven't talked to my dad in 4 years because of this thing that I believe. You think there's another person out there that is infallible and everything that they say is true, even though they've been caught dead in a lie on videotape.
And everyone else is coming for you.
And everybody else is wrong. You're all right. This is baseline, basic cult stuff. We've seen it forever. It's just in a different form.
Does it scare
Sometimes you wear a different uniform. Sometimes it's a different guy.
Does it scare you that it's gotten this sort of normalized?
It can't, because it'll be around. Cults come and go.
Okay.
It's always a different thing. Some of them kill themselves. Some of them are to exploit young women. But they're all kind of the same thing. Some guy that's perfect that tells you this and everybody else is wrong. And this is where we are. It's just a new cult. We're not special as a generation. There'll be another two in another couple of years.
Listen, I'll wrap this up. It's insane.
Yes.
Okay, these people are insane. But if you get a chance to go there, check your schedule, make sure there's no rally going on, because it's very cool.
Fascinating. I've been to the museum. It's in the warehouse.
JFK got shot.
History.
Exactly right. Yes.
History. Go check it out.
History's interesting.